Are you truly ready for divine love? Or does your fear keep getting in the way? Do you have heart blocks? Do you have walls up? Does the thought of connection actually scare you? I know the thing we want most in this world really is union with our twin flame. But because of our past, because of our fear, because of our pain, because of our insecurities, we can often be standing in our own way. My name is Angela Cleary. I'm a feminine empowerment coach. I specialise in healing after narcissistic abuse, and I also offer twin flame and spiritual guidance. This is the thing, it's that trapdoor energy. It's like every time we're in contact with our twin flame, every time we meet up with them, every time there's any communication, we're in this high energy and our heart is bursting open. But anytime we go back into separation, anytime that the contact diminishes again, or anytime there's any disconnect, we close off again. There's heartbreak, there's heartache. This is the thing though, like every trigger, every contact activates something to heal. So every time we go into separation, we get triggered, we get hurt, we get lost, we get emotional. So what do? We use those triggers as our guides. We figure out what we need to heal. And we have to remember this. Every time we're in disconnect, we end up losing ourselves again, disempowering ourselves again, and going back into that unworthiness wound, which obviously is important for us to heal. But what we're doing when we're in the height of that unworthiness wound is we're seeking outside ourselves. So we're running after our twin flame. We're questioning why they're not responding. Why don't they like us? Why aren't they talking to us? What did I do? What can I do? And we're constantly pushing. This is the energetic thing as well. If we're running, like we might not be physically texting our twin flame or physically chasing them, but our energy is. And like if our energy is running after them, they're running further away. So what do? We bring the energy back. And how do we do that? We let go. What we let go of is the fact that we cannot fix the connection by being in, I call teenage mode. Because literally, we're like, it doesn't matter what age we are, if our twin flame ghosts us, we're like, oh my god, I'm so insecure. Like this isn't like, this complete teenage mode of I need them for external validation, and if they don't tell me why they're ghosting me, I'll never feel good again. And then you feel the cycle repeats, because the next time they contact you, you're like, yes, sorted. You know what I mean? I don't have to heal my shit. Like this is unconscious, but like effectively you're saying, all I need is them to send me a message and I'm going to be fine, and I don't have to deal with my unworthiness wound, and I don't have to deal with my healing. I have them texting me, I'm grand. And then they ghost you again. You're like, I'm in so much pain. I'm so sad. When are they going to text me again? And then they text you again. You're in the same circle. It's like, yay, we're fine. I don't have to heal my shit. And this is it. Like, we're not consciously saying I don't have to heal my shit. But effectively, if you're constantly seeking outside yourself for validation, constantly seeking outside yourself for why they're not responding, and not actually facing your own worthiness wound, this is going to repeat cycles over and over again. The whole objective of twin flame connections and spiritual awakening is to heal your fucking shit. The amount of times I'd be screaming at television when I watch like love movies and stuff, and people aren't fucking doing the thing that they should be doing, and I'm like, heal your fucking shit. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, literally, it's like you're rooted your whole life here because you're not healing your shit. And like, this is it. The reason separation is longer than we want it to be, or the reason that we get ghosted again and again, is because we still have something else to heal. And this happens again and again. And that means, like, we're in this trapdoor energy of, my heart is open because they text me. My heart is closed because they hurt me. My heart is open because they text me. My heart is closed because they hurt me. And this, and we're blaming our twin flame. We're like, oh, they hurt me. They treated me like shit. They did this, that, the other. All they did was ghost you. All they did was, remove themselves from the situation in order to heal their own fucking shit. Or maybe avoid their shit, who knows? I don't even know anymore. But what I mean is, like, you need that space. The space, like, this is divinely orchestrated. Like, this is so important. If you're on the twin flame journey and you're confused about why they're ghosting you or what's going on, first of all, look within and heal your stuff. But also do some research. Like, literally, the twin flame connection is not like a normal connection. So if you're treating it like a normal connection, it's not going to work. It's just going to go around in circles. But, like, this is the thing. If we're not doing the research, if we're not doing the inner work, if we're not doing the healing, if we're constantly seeking outside ourselves, we're constantly in this fear-based lack mentality, this closed heart energy. Like, if we're running after our twin flame, that means we're in pain. That means we're in an unworthiness wound. And that means our heart is closed. That's a fact. Because if we're in that pain energy, there's a block. You know, it's funny because it's like you know, we're running after them to effectively open our heart. But if we're running after them with a closed heart, we're not only, the energy isn't just pushing them away. The heart block is like literally blocking them as well. So even if they try to come back, we're not fucking ready. And this happens again and again. Like, we're like saying to ourselves, I'm ready for connection. I want them to respond to me. I need to talk to them and all this kind of stuff. And, you know, let's get into a relationship now. Are you really ready for a relationship after everything you've been through? No, you're not. And if you say you are, but yet you're in separation, then you're lying to yourself, because we're actually afraid of it. Because you're literally sitting there with a blocked heart chakra, and you're literally sitting there pining for external validation with a closed heart chakra. And, you know, literally it's like you're blocking your connection because your heart is blocked. Like, this is the thing. Your heart is your receiver. Your heart center is your receiving center. So when it comes to love, abundance, prosperity, life, everything, you have to have an open heart in order to receive. You know, we have to open our heart in order to give. But like I used to say, like, before my heart nearly turned to stone, and I know that sounds weird, it actually nearly did. I was in the energy where I could give love, but I couldn't receive it. So I had one, like, there's two doors on my heart. One was closed and one was open. So I was giving. But yet, you can't, there's no one getting in there. Like, do you know what I mean? And so, like, literally, I was letting everything out, but nothing was coming in. And how are you supposed to give love if you can't receive it? So literally, it started to go to the stage where this trap door, this stone door on one side of my heart, started to seep over a little bit, because my heart was emptying. It's emptying of all the love I was giving. But how can I give if I cannot receive? Because there's nothing in there to give out. So I was starting to turn to stone. But this is the thing, like, you think that you're in a heart open energy, you're not. If you're still healing, if you're still going into separation, there's still blocks. You know, and I know this myself, like, for like a full month there lately. I went back into closed heart energy, but I went really bad. I even stopped talking to my friends, like, about what was going on. And I went into the stone heart energy again. And I was heartbroken. I spent a month literally in broken heart energy. But I ended up in closed heart energy as well. And it was only when I started to talk to my friend again that, like, I was like, okay, I'm opening again. Because, like, I literally blocked her off. I blocked off my friends as well, because I was like, I don't want to talk about this. It's too scary. I can't. And, like, you know, I was in such agony and such pain that I was seizing up again. My heart was literally going, no, not doing this again. And it was only after doing a meditation that I was like, oh, shit. No wonder I'm in upset energy every morning, every day. No wonder I'm angry. No wonder I'm emotional. No wonder I'm heavy. And it was just a really fucking tough month. And I started to speak to my friend about things, and, like, literally those walls started to come down again. And I was like, when we're in that pain, when we're in the lower energy, that unworthiness feeling, that self-disgust energy, we're blocking ourselves from love. And, like, obviously we're in a moment of protection and healing. But if you're refusing, like, you see, this is the thing with me. That month felt like the longest month I've had in a long time. And every day I just felt heavier and heavier and heavier and heavier. And the reason for that is I closed my heart again. And as I said, I closed it to my friends as well. So, like, not only had I seized up and closed off to my twin flame, I closed off to my friends as well. And like if you're in the healing cycle, so like the separation cycle, but you remain heart open, you can consciously do the inner work, speak with your friends, be open, be vulnerable, whatever it is. So you're still leaving that door open for your twin. But sometimes when we're going through that pain, it's very hard to remain in heart open energy. So literally we end up closing off. And we don't even realize it then. Like, for me, I spent that whole month feeling disconnected from my twin flame, feeling like I'd lost my twin flame, feeling like the whole thing was over, feeling like that's just the shit that came in, like, you know, all that pain, that turmoil. And, like, literally I went into the energy of, I'm never going to trust anyone again. And that was seeping out into my friendships. It's like, I'm not going to trust anyone again. Like, I can't trust anyone again. Everyone just uses you. Everyone just hurts you. Everyone just causes you pain. And I was causing myself more pain by feeling like this, by not opening up to my friends, by not sharing this burden. And you're not a burden. And that's the thing. I think another thing is, like, you don't want to be a burden. But, like, sharing a problem with your friend, it does have it. Or it releases it. Because when I started to speak about my heartache, when I started to speak about the pain I'd been in for the last month, I started to open up again, and I started to feel lighter. And then every time this fucking happens, like, it's like a an aha moment at the end of it. It's like, oh, I've been literally blocked. I've been blocking my twin flame connection. You know what I mean? And this is like, when I'm in that pain, that turmoil, that unworthiness, and when I have those heart blocks up, the telepathic connection seems to dissipate as well. And it's like, you literally feel like the whole fucking thing is over. But when you go back into heart open energy, even if you're in pain and even if you're still working through the wounds, if you remain heart open, the telepathic connection gets louder and you start to connect again in dreams and on the 5D. Now, you're obviously still connecting on the 5D, but you're not conscious of it. And because you're not conscious of it when your heart is closed, it does feel like everything is just gone. It's gone, like, it's like radio silence, like, and it's like, does that mean it's over? And it's funny. So funny. It's not funny, but it is funny. Like, it's funny kind of the few times over the month of my bad month, I went into the energy of, is this over? Is this completely over? Do I move on? Do I call it a soulmate? And I'd be back in the energy of, fuck this shit. I'm fucking done. I'm not fucking letting this happen again. And, all this kind of anger mode. And I'm like, right, I'm done with the twin flame journey, and I'm going to call in a soulmate and all this kind of stuff. And that happened 2 times in particular in that month. And both times I saw, like, my twin works for a specific company, and the odd time you'd see some of the company's vans around. But I hadn't seen any for a long time because I was in the disconnect month, and I hadn't seen any signs of, well, I'd seen his name a few times, but not much synchronicities other than that. But the minute I went into the energy of, fuck this shit, I'm done, I saw one of the company vans that he works for, and I was like, that's him saying to me, this isn't fucking done. Will you stop fucking blocking me? I'm still here, like, do you know what I mean? And that's the thing then. It's like, when you start, like, it was kind of like that energy of, right, okay, I'm sorry, I was just being a fucking bitch. Do you know what I mean? Eventually, that was it. Like, I was like, oh, I was just in heart block energy, and then you're literally showing me a sign that this is not over. Do you know what I mean? So, like, it's literally like, we have to start to get out of our own way effectively. I know we're doing the work. I know we're doing the healing, and we're taking the, like, if we're really dedicated to our work, we have to remember, when we're in separation, let it go. Don't go chasing. Don't be sending text messages. Don't be doing anything. Literally, don't be asking, where are they? Why aren't they back? Literally ask, what am I feeling? Why am I feeling this? And how can I heal it? Because the only way we're going to actually reconnect with our twin flame is by allowing our heart to be open, and by healing our stuff. So instead of chasing them, and like, you might not be chasing them physically, but you're chasing them energetically. Take a step back, take a moment to pause, ask yourself all the hard questions. Why do I feel this way? What can I do to heal? What can I do to remain heart open? And ask yourself, are you heart open? Because oftentimes we don't think we're heart blocked because we're in chasing mode. And it's like, I want love. You want it, yeah. But you're ready for it. You're not ready for it because your heart is blocked and because you still have some more stuff to heal. So it's only in addressing your heart wounds, but allowing your heart to remain open while you're healing, can you really remain in connection, conscious connection with your twin flame. Because as I said, you're always connected to your twin flame, always, always, always. But for me personally, if my heart is blocked and if I have those walls up, I don't feel him as energetically or on the energetic level like I normally do. So it feels like the telepathic connection is gone. It feels like I don't see him in dreams. I see his name, but I don't see any other synchronicities. And it's just like, And I do see numbers, actually. I still see numbers, but it's hard to believe them. Like, you know, it's funny. Like, I've said this about a meme before. Like, this, like, oh, the universe, give me a sign. And then the universe gives you a sign. It's like, I'll wait for a signier sign. So, like, you're seeing flat out numbers and you're like, no, I don't believe that. And, like, you know, when I'm in closed heart energy, I'll see the 222s and the 111s. I'm like, no, fuck you. It's not fucking real. Do you know what I mean? And then I come back into heart open energy and then I see all the numbers again. I'm like, yay, it's real. So it's funny, like, and it's funny how my heart goes as well. Like, I usually watch a lot of love movies as a way of remaining heart open. But in that month of pain and turmoil, I was just watching flat out action movies, like proper, like fucking John Wick stuff where you're like, there is no hanky panky, there's no love in it at all. And it's just like, yeah, fucking kill. Do you know what I mean? And I like, it's funny because it's like literally I was like avoiding anything connected to love. And if I did see a bit of love movie, I'd be like, fuck that, that's not fucking real. Do you know what I mean? So this is signs that I was completely closed off. And then the minute I started to open up again, I'm back watching my love movies and I'm back smiling and going, yay, love is real. And I see the synchronicities going, yes, this is the right path. So yeah, it's all about literally nurturing yourself, nurturing your heart, nurturing your wounds, healing those wounds, but remaining heart open while you do it. And this is the beauty of it. When we're in that pain and turmoil, but our heart is open and we can feel that connection louder on the 5D, that's the reassurance. That's all the reassurance we need. It's literally, once we feel our twin flame in separation, that's enough to keep us going while we're doing the inner work. But if our heart is closed, and for me, as I said, when my heart is closed, I feel disconnected from him on the 5D. So it is like complete radio silence and completely like it's lost. So if I remain heart open while I'm doing my healing, I feel him more, I feel the energy more, I feel the love more, I feel his reassurance more. So it keeps me going and it keeps me trusting. So if we remain heart open while we heal, it's better for the separation and it's better for bringing union in as well. So thank you so much for listening today, and I really hope this resonates. If it does, please like and share, and please subscribe to my channel so I can reach as many people as possible. If you'd like help on your journey, please book me for a free discovery call today. Love nothing more than tapping your path. Also, I have another channel called Aligning with Angie where I share a guided meditation every week. The info for that is in the description box. And I'm hosting a free feminine empowerment workshop on the Wednesday, the 13th of May at 6 p.m. around UK time. It's a safe space for us ladies to come together and support each other. If you want information for that, please comment below.